Hi everybody, I think in like October there was the worldwide climate strikes, and I participated in them. Uh, and I made like a video, maybe two or three on it, uh, when it occurred. But at one point, when we stopped marching and or when we marched to a certain area and stayed there and listened to people give speeches and whatnot, there were two banners that I thought were notable, that stood out from the others. One of them was, I think, supporting Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's Green New Deal. All right. Personally, I thought that it was ridiculous. I can't even remember what it entailed anymore. But I know that a lot of people thought it was ridiculous when it was proposed. But all right, that's not too bad. And there was another banner I saw that I think said, "We need socialism," or some crap like that. And then I immediately became scared because that meant that everyone around me could have been a communist and I wouldn't have known. So then I had a heart attack, and then suddenly I heard the Soviet anthem being played, as well as was probably the Chinese anthem and various other communist countries' anthems. And then 10,000 communist soldiers came out of the bushes and crawled out of the river, or there was a river nearby. Some of them just freaking, like, were hiding under the cement and concrete, and just like used I guess a really sharp knife and just penetrated the ground, and then just like pushed it away and climbed out of the freaking ground, and then they started just shooting everyone. And so then I tried to run away, but they capped me in both knees, and then they took me into their secret communist base, which was like a tent somewhere far away. I don't know. I was they put a sack over my head so I couldn't see. And then they asked me if I would convert to communism, uh, and I said, frick you. And then they decided to execute me for being disrespectful. If I had just said, they told me that if I would have just said no, then they would have sent me to the gulag for 10 years. Although I think death may have been better than that. So then I said, all right. You know what? I think I have decided to join you. Give me a Molotov cocktail and I'll throw it at some government building. And and they did give me a Molotov cocktail, but instead I threw it at them, and then it lit them on fire. And then they were like, "Oh, you bastard! We'll get you." And yeah, I freaking ran. Or actually, I crawled. I crawled very quickly because both of my legs had been shot. So I crawled very quickly using like my arms. And then I guess they were too preoccupied trying to put out the fire because they had some valuable plans for future events in that tent. So I managed to find my way back to like downtown, which is where the climate strike was being held, and everyone seemed to either be dead or gone. So then I managed to make my way back to the Cake It base, and ever since then I've had occasional run-ins with communists. Yeah, they're probably gonna come again, but maybe I'll be ready. I have to pose for the thumbnail.